Thanksgiving is coming up, and here's a delicious Brussels sprouts recipe with a Korean twist. Guys, this is so good. This is gonna be a big hit at your Thanksgiving dinner. I can't enough. My very dear friend Danette shared this recipe with me, and she was actually inspired by the Brussels sprouts that were served at the Salt Creek Grille in Princeton, New Jersey. Sadly, the restaurant closed down, but Danette was able to grab a list of the ingredients from the menu. And the original recipe from the restaurant uses tomato jam mixed with gochujang to make a delicious glaze for the roasted Brussels sprouts. Because tomato jam, you either have to make it or it's kind of hard to find and you have to get it at like a specialty food store. Danette had the brilliant idea of using a fig jam. And I think this is a fantastic choice because the sweetness of the fig jam will contrast really well with the savory spiciness of the gochujang. Go ahead and clean your Brussels sprouts and cut them in half. I'm going to sprinkle some olive oil, salt, and pepper and roast these in an air fryer at 375 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Now for my meat eaters. While the Brussels sprouts are roasting, go ahead and cook your bacon or pancetta to a crispy texture. You can chop these up and either add them to the glaze or sprinkle the bacon crumbles over the Brussels sprouts at the end. Today I'm going to be using a chili fig spread. I love this and I think it goes so well, especially with cheese and charcuterie boards. And I think it's going to go really well with the savory spiciness of my gochujang. You can adjust the ratios based on your personal preference. I'm going to use equal parts fig jam and gochujang. This is what it looks like when it's all mixed. I'm going to give it a little taste. That's really good. Guys, that's so good. Now I've got my roasted Brussels sprouts. Look at that, that looks so good. I'm just gonna dump it into the bowl and then we're just gonna toss this. I didn't add my bacon yet because my husband's vegetarian and I wanted to make the bacon as an additional optional topping, but you can add it to the glaze or just add it when you're adding your Brussels sprouts and just mix it all together. Now for my finishing toppings, I'm gonna add my crumbled bacon. And then I'm going to add crumbled gorgonzola. Now, if you don't like gorgonzola, I think feta or goat cheese would also be really good options. This is also optional, but for those who really like nuts and seeds, I think walnuts and pepitas would be really good as toppings. Guys, look at this. Now for the taste test. I think this is going to be a big hit.